And welcome to the Redraft Show, presented by 5-Star Dynasty. This is episode 214, Queen of the Playoffs. I'm your host, Tomcat. This is my co-host, Chris. How you doing, buddy?
Had better weeks, my friend. Better weeks.
Yeah.
I had a bad beat. I lost by like 0.2. Awful.
That's a lot.
But I also won my home league by 0.12. So,
Oof.
yes to that. But I had 14 playoff teams. I am now down to, I lost 8. So, not good.
I think this is going to be my week of that. I actually made the playoff in 12 leagues, and I'm still in 9, but I'm projected to lose like 7 of them. So it's like one of those things. And then like we were about to start. We actually started a couple minutes late because I saw the news that Devonta Adams was going to be doubtful for tomorrow. And of course, I barely have any shares of it. Dynasty I do, but in Redraft, I don't have any. I don't really even have that many free Redraft leagues, but I don't have Devonta in any keepers either. And I of course have him in 2 money leagues. And ooh, that hurts me.
Yeah, I traded a 27 first for him. So it definitely hurts me too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And I remember you asking me about that, and I did support that trade because I do still think he's going to be good. I think he's going to play as long as Stafford plays, and then he's done.
Yeah, I think he's got one more year in him. I just hope it's a productive one and not like this one and not a mediocre one.
I don't think this was a mediocre year.
I said I hope it is. Next year.
Oh.
Not a mediocre one.
Because I got you. I misunderstood.
In December, I think he turns 33 in December. So next December, he'll be turning 34. So
yeah, but you know what? The way they have him playing now, it doesn't really matter because he's not going for a bunch of yards anymore. He really is. No. They're just like, hey, get toward the end zone. And if we're at the 2-yard line, sometimes we're going to run it. And sometimes we're going to take 2 steps back and immediately he's going to turn to you and throw it. So,
well, when he went down, Colby Parkinson just kind of like took the spot.
Yeah, I actually saw a lot of people take Colby Parkinson. And by chance, I just happen to be loaded at tight end in a lot of my money leagues because we play in a majority of tight end premium. So if I don't care if I need him or not. If I see a good tight end has a rhythm going, I pick him off waivers because I'm like, you never know when like Bretton Strange when he went on that like crazy run in our tight end premium with first down points. You're talking about a guy who's doing 20 to 27 points a game, and nobody else thought he was doing that well, but for us he was.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, the Redraft Show league, interesting.
We'll go over that toward the end, but I'm projected to lose this week by a lot. So like I already gave the whole good game speech, and I'm sure, I think I'm versing Kuhn. I'm sure he's probably like, what the hell? Like, let's have an actual game. And I'm just kind of like, listen, I lost Malik Neighbors. I lost Connor. I was the turn. So Connor could have been my 3rd or my 4th round pick. I chose to make him my 4th round pick. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like I lost my 1st and my 4th, or my 1st and my 3rd, however you want to think about it. And I'm surprised I even made it the way I did. I've been playing like Blake Corum, and I played like Emmanuel Wilson a couple weeks and stuff like that when Jacobs was out.
Yeah, you knocked me out of Hammer of the Gods, big time. He was like a bad beat.
Yeah, I did end up scoring over 100 or past you, by the way. I mean, I remember making a joke that what's that?
You scored over 200.
No. I scored over 100 more than you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I remember making a joke that if I should have played somebody else because I would have had over 100, and then the person that I played also scored about the same. So, yeah, my team went off. I think I'm actually projected to lose in there this week. That's one of the leagues where I said I had a really good week this last week, and then I'm projected to lose. I have a lot of leagues.
You had Evans and Pitts, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of guys who, popped off, and At the same time, a lot of these money leagues, I'm playing like I lost like Connor, or I lost, somebody else, and I'm playing like Blake Corum or somebody, and like I'm not gonna get lucky with Blake Corum breaking off for a big tackle every week. So
No. Kyron did good though.
Also, another thing that won't happen. I picked up Bill the morning, or the afternoon, noon o'clock. At noon. I picked up Bill with the news, and I played him in my flex, and he ended up actually doing really well. So
yeah, he did do good. A lot better than he has been doing. Double digits at least.
Yeah, he got like 90s. I think he had like 98 yards or something like that in a touchdown.
He did good.
So
he definitely did good. But yeah, I'm just like so freaking disappointed.
Did anybody who like straight up cost you fantasy championships? I know we're not in the championship, but I'm saying like Tet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tet. The thing that sucks about
like
Tet
everywhere.
though. The thing that sucks about Tet is that Coker had really good game. So if Coker didn't have a really good game, it would be like, the Panthers didn't do that well. But it's like
Ever since
Coker has a good
been
game.
back, ever since Coker's been back, McMillan has been horrible.
Yeah. Also, it's not the Panthers' fault, but it doesn't help that McMillan's doing so well, and you're like, oh, this is awesome. This guy's gonna be a league winner, and then he has a week 14 bye, and you're like, oh crap, I'm trying to, if you're one of those teams who was like scraping by trying to make the playoffs, and then all of a sudden you don't have your guy week 14, and then he comes back week 15 and doesn't play well. If you somehow made into the playoffs or beyond further into the playoffs, there's no way you're not sitting here thinking like, man, can I trust this guy?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren.
Yep. I was going to say him. I was going to say
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Who was the running back that really disappointed me this week? Was it? One second.
I mean, Judkins didn't do shit. McCaffrey only had like 14 points.
Oh, Kenneth Walker. That's who it was. I had to go to my notes. It was Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker got like 3.8 in our format. So that's with first down points. So without first down points, like what do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It was, It was just horrid week.
Yeah.
Waddle did shit for me.
Oh, the worst thing is
for the people 1 year I like buy in on Waddle. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab a bunch of Waddle this year.
Oh, and then Hill goes down, so you're like sick, and you think like something's actually gonna like be even better.
No, Tua sucks. P.S. Tua's benched. Quinn Ewers is getting the start.
Yeah, and that might be good. That might be bad. I mean,
That's
he
horrible.
might just spam Waddle.
That's even worse.
I was about to say that, or it might be worse. I kind of feel bad for Quinn Ewers because I don't know if you knew this. The story about him was he could have went back to college one more year and he would have made more than his rookie deal is this year in college. And then he would have had there's a not that good of a QB draft class this year or this year coming up. So like there's a chance if he had done just well enough, he would have been featured more instead of getting drafted in like the 6th or 7th round to the Dolphins.
Yeah, but he lands in a good spot because that job will be open.
It will be, but the QBs are so lowly touted this next draft that you got to remember like the Dolphins might be able to just snag one of the QBs experiment and then he's in a QB battle.
Yeah, I don't think any of these quarterbacks go like top 10.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So like you get the Dolphins who are probably going to have a semi-early pick and then in the second round they get to scoop them up.
Because Cleveland, they're already talking about not taking a quarterback. They got a full room with Watson, Sanders, and whatchamacallit.
There's no reason.
They're talking about not drafting a QB.
Listen. First of all, a room full of nothing is nothing. So like the whole, I agree with what you said. I'm not saying your statement was incorrect, but their confidence in their full room of QBs, that's where I'm like, all right, you guys are jokes. Now, that being
I don't
said, I
I
think
don't think it's
Sanders did.
confidence. I
Yeah,
don't think
I
it's
think Sanders.
confidence in the room. I think it's this quarterback class sucks. We're not wasting our pick on a quarterback. We're
Yeah,
gonna wait till next year.
they should do that, but also like that also gives them a year to see if Shador can pull it together when they get rid of. First of all, can can you
They're not
please?
getting rid of Watson. They owe him too
I
much
didn't say
money.
Watson. He's not the one they should get rid of.
Dylan
I mean, they
Gabriel, yeah,
should.
he's not an NFL quarterback. Yeah, I mean they should, but they're not going to.
They
Like
can't.
they're gonna ride with him.
Yes. Do you know who I'm talking about? Who they should get rid of?
Dylan Gabriel.
Him too, and his boy Kevin Stefanski.
Oh yeah, well for sure.
He's a bum who needs to go. Now, that being said, is he a better coach than I could be? Yes, because I'm not an NFL coach.
Yeah,
That
you didn't
being said,
win that what a coach of the year twice, right? AFC coach of the year or something.
yeah, and I don't know how. Listen, there's already red flags when he threw or not threw out, but like when he like cast out and like pushed out Baker, and then Baker went elsewhere and was successful. He pushed out other people, and it's just like I said a couple years ago in our general chat that I thought he was a bad coach, and everybody in the chat, except for I think one, it might have been Steel City, everybody jumped down my throat and said, "Oh, he won Coach of the Year, blah blah." Blah. And I was like, "Dude, he got carried by his players. He's not a good coach. He's not. I just don't think he is. I don't think he is, dude." And now this whole Dylan Gabriel Shador thing, like I have not been the biggest Shador fan, and you can attest to that. When we were scouting prospects, I didn't like Shador. I did say Cam Ward was better. And then when they faced off, Shador with way less practice and way less reps looked better. Now that being said, does he have a better cast than Ward has in Tennessee? Yeah, he does. But that being said,
Well, that's
coming from a
maybe.
Shador hater at the beginning of the year, you got to give Shador a chance. Stop with the Dylan Gabriel bullcrap. Watson, if you want to have him as an emergency backup, that's fine. But like, he's not your future. He's washed.
Well, I figured they did the Gabriel thing because he was drafted ahead of him. I think that's strictly the only reason they did that.
Is it a joke or the truth that Dylan Gabriel and Kevin Stefanski have the same agent?
No, I don't know. They might be buddy elsewhere too.
Yeah, it might have been a joke.
But dude, I wanted to wait with 10 minutes, so now I can curse. Dude, I am so effing sick of all these fucking injuries in fantasy fucking football that I cannot handle it anymore. Like I am literally losing my effing mind over
can I
how
caveat
bad
on that?
my players, how bad every freaking injury is going to cost me. It's just
doesn't it seem like the first couple weeks we had major injuries in the first 4 weeks and it was horrible. Then they chilled out. We didn't have that many major injuries for almost the whole rest of the season. And then right as the playoffs just started or just were coming up, depending on your league, we got hit with like crazy injuries that were like major. So it's like it felt like too good to be true in like for a stretch in the middle of the year.
I really thought this was going to be a good year, and it still has potential to be, but I need to win, and I may win like 2 leagues, and that sucks.
Well, one of them, I hope you win because I did officially get knocked out by Grizz last week by like 3 points, and that's Piff Cat. So I'm out. I can't even play for money. So it's like, I hope you win. No big deal. Other than that, I apologize about Hammer.
I think I might do okay in the Dynasty League.
Yep.
I've
been out of the Dynasty League. I didn't even make the playoffs.
I think I need there's a couple I had buys in that I can't even remember the names of them.
So, I think I'm like I think I'm like 5-9 or 6-8 or something in the Dynasty Money League. It's like the worst case scenario. I like didn't make the playoffs, but I also didn't do bad enough to get an early pick. So I'm just like, I just have to hope the people ahead of me either draft poorly. You never know. I mean, listen.
Well, I guess I heard the running back class was okay.
Igbuka went mid to late first round because people missed on him. So like, just because you have an early pick doesn't mean you're going to pick the right guy. Now that being said, obviously Igbuka has disappeared the last couple of weeks, but I do think he's going to bounce back next year.
I agree. He just needs
some of those guys might not be there next year.
Right, and also like he probably did hit a rookie wall. He was been banged up, you know, and they had no receivers, so we probably was like, I gotta play. You know, we got nobody. Now everybody's back, and it's just like, okay.
Was it Godwin, McMillan, and Evans all came back at the same time, or within a week or two of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So we'll see.
Baker Mayfield, like, win or lose, is good at football because when he does, even when he loses, like, you have to give him credit because like, he'll come out and he'll have like a shoulder brace on and like, you know what I mean? He's all banged up and he's still trying.
He's all messed up right now.
Man, imagine having that quarterback and then like pushing him out of town for Deshaun Watson. Anyways, sorry, we just had to segue to that since we were talking about Baker by chance and we just talked about Kevin Stefanski stinking.
Yeah, no, I was, and then I mean, obviously, big news: Pat Mahomes torn ACL.
Yeah, you know what? Do I want the Chiefs to be in the playoffs? No. But do I want Pat Mahomes to tear his ACL? No. That sucks, man. Especially because, like, they were, like, 1 or 2 plays from being eliminated from the playoffs, and then he tears his ACL, and then Gardner comes in and throws a pick. So it's like, Mahomes most likely wasn't going to make magic happen there. And,
you know, like, Kelsey, like, he's not going to have the nice send-off that he wanted.
I almost think he's going to go longer because he expected to go into the playoffs. He thought they were going to win they've won the Super Bowl so many times or been in the Super Bowl so many times that like you start to get used to it. It's like you start to there's a couple guys in the Patriots. I forgot who they were that were talking about it. Like sometimes you just like almost take it it might've been Edelman. You just almost like start to take it for granted where you're just like, oh yeah, we're just that good. Like we make the playoffs or we make the Super Bowl. That's what we do. Win or lose, we're going to be here. And, I feel like some of the Chiefs guys that happened to them. They were either in and lost or in and won the playoff or the Super Bowl every year. And then this last year when they started they said that they were getting unfair calls, but I think it's the opposite. I think that they were just getting the calls right more often. And they were like, oh, wow. Like 3 or 4 refs got fired the year before for doing shady stuff in the Chiefs games. And all of a sudden you see a bunch of refs not doing shady stuff in the Chiefs games anymore. And it's almost like they don't want to lose their jobs. And now the Chiefs are like, what the hell, man? Like, I thought we were doing this. I thought we were the new Patriots. Sorry, I had to take a shot at you there.
Not anymore.
Well, because that dynasty of the Patriots, you got to admit, it was very Chiefs kingdom-ish, where there was a lot of bullcrap calls, the Tuck rule. There's a lot of favorable calls for New England because they were like, we want a dynasty going.
Yeah, no, for sure. But we had 2, so.
Yeah. I mean,
01 to 04.
Honestly, yeah, you guys technically had 2 mini dynasties.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to say that the Patriots had 1 dynasty, but you're right. They didn't. They had a dynasty. They had years of being good, but not being in a dynasty anymore. Then they had a dynasty again.
Yep. It was like those first ones. It was all like, not all the defense, but Brady just being like,
it was a lot of kicking. Holy crap. How many Super Bowls did you guys win?
Field goals? Yeah, absolutely. But Brady would always get him in field goal range. That's what he did.
Oh, of course. No, I'm not trying to discredit Brady.
After he won those 3 Super Bowls, then he started thinking about, let me start chucking it around here. And then, as the years
I think it was also having lost that 1 year help.
And now he's ended the game as a monster and was like, you know what, guys, see you later. I'm out.
Okay, no, hold on. Let me verify.
I could still throw for 4,000 for peace.
Listen, Tom Brady is the best team quarterback of all time. He's the best winningest quarterback of all time. He's the best Super Bowl quarterback of all time. But if in a vacuum, no Super Bowls, this player versus this player, he's not the best quarterback. Like skill-wise, throwing-wise, if they all had the same weapons-wise, I don't think he's the greatest of all time. Now, that being said, that doesn't matter. This is a team sport, and he is the greatest of all time because of the other things I mentioned. But what I'm saying is there's probably 4, 5, 6, 7 guys who are actual better quarterbacks than him. He's a better game manager than those players. He's a better, he got lucky with a lot of defense and field goals. It is what it is. As a team quarterback, greatest of all time. But guys like Rodgers, Breeze, you know what I mean? They're better actual quarterbacks, in my opinion. If all of them had the same situation, I feel like
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like
Brady played a lot with a lot of shitty wide receivers for a long time.
I was actually about to say this. I feel like Aaron Rodgers with Randy Moss wins that Super Bowl versus the Giants.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Me
the
neither.
Giants were all defensive like mistakes.
Piff. Hold on a second before you explain. Me neither. I just wanted you to say it.
Fuck you. The only reason you guys freaking won that shit was because of Mario Manningham one time with a crazy fucking catch. And then what was the other dude? The fucking shithead.
Tyree?
Only catch he made all year, I think. What the hell was his name? David Tyree.
I said Tyree, yeah.
F those guys.
Yo, dude.
We
just lost 3 viewers.
You don't need all that.
We lost 3 viewers when I put that thing at the bottom.
Eli Manning. Fuck Eli Manning. That bum.
Yo, remember this? The declaration of Tomcat and both teams stop driving players with little experience just because they're athletic.
Pain in my ass.
I have that saved so that I can have that go during our Dynasty season.
But yeah, like I hate everything about fantasy football right now.
Like, I don't until I don't win money. I'm still in 9 leagues. I'm probably going to listen. The way you feel this week is how I'm going to feel next week because win or lose in some of the other leagues, I'm going to get eliminated from a decent amount this next week. Now, I understand me getting eliminated this week is not as painful because I can still play for third the next following week, but it still sucks when you're eliminated regardless of any stage. The only one I'm confident in is, well, 2 of them are Tony's league and One Piece, and both of them I'm 13-1.
I got knocked out of my work league because of Trevor Lawrence putting up 58.
I got lucky. In my work league, I have Kyle Pitts on the bench for Harold Fannin because obviously Harold Fannin had 34 in our format the week before, so I was like, I'm gonna play Fannin.
I don't know if I said this. I don't remember, but I had Trevor Lawrence on my team the week before.
Oh no!
Yeah. No. So I dropped him to pick up somebody else because I didn't need him anymore. And the guy I was playing picked him up and played him because he had Mahomes. Didn't feel like playing Mahomes. Didn't like the matchup. So he played Trevor Lawrence.
By chance didn't play Mahomes in a bad matchup. He tore his ACL and just happened to use Trevor Lawrence when he threw 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I lost by 24. So if he just had an average game, I probably could have won.
I'm in a league where a guy before the matchup literally said, "LOL, you're playing Trevor Lawrence." That's all he said. And then after the game, nobody else said anything. Bro, nobody said anything in the chat after that. And then all of a sudden at the end of the game, you just see the guy who won put a GIF just being like,
"Excuse me?" What'd you say?
It's so funny though. Listen, sometimes you take a swing and you miss, and sometimes you take a swing and it's huge. Like I told you that in the Tony's league, I almost used. I think it was extra. Ironically enough, I think it might have been Trevor Lawrence. I think it was like Trevor Lawrence, and I think if I'd used him, I would have won. But because I didn't, and I used JJ McCarthy, I ended up losing because it was Dak's bye week. And sometimes you just swing and you miss, and then sometimes you play Blake Corum as your RB2, and he
has 33 points.
33 points, yeah. I had a lot of luck in the redraft league. In the redraft league, I just have. I mean, I used Emmanuel Wilson when he had 33 points in my flex. I used Blake Corum when he had 33 points. I'm just piecing together wins, and then every week I'm projected to lose by a lot, and I can't get myself hyped. Like this week, I'm in the playoffs still. Spoiler alert: we'll go over the league toward the end of the show, and I just can't even get myself hyped because I go there and I look and I see that I'm projected to lose by 35 points, and I'm just like, I lost Neighbors. I lost Connor. Some of my other people didn't do well. I'm just getting lucky, piecing together waivers.
Dude, I'm literally just spent on even thinking about it right now. Like I'll try and watch football all day. I watch football most of the day, Sunday, but like I fell asleep at one point, like after halftime at the Pats game, and I was like conked out. And then I ended up watching the rest of it.
At least the Patriots are good, so you can pay attention to real football and not outside of fantasy right now, and like we'll be happy because like think about like Giants fans when fantasy is over or fantasy is like you're not doing well and you're checked out. It's like, oh, I'm gonna focus on real football, and it's like, ugh. And then the Giants are like doing crappy every year, and it's like, well, at least we get a good draft pick. And it's like, how many years in a row can you tell yourself, well, we're gonna get a good draft pick next year? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, if it happens enough years and we have a great offensive line and Malik Neighbors and everything, and it sucks about the injury, but I do think we did luck out with Cam Scatterbo because before he was drafted later, he was rated really high. Like everybody loved him.
And Dart's kind of fallen off. He's a little high horse since Cam Scatterbo's been gone. So like missing his little bro.
Yeah, don't compete where you can't. Don't compete where you can't compare. Sorry, I just remember her with the southern accent. So now every time I see her, I want to go, what diddle I do? What diddle I don't? Yeehaw! Diddle do. My favorite thing is when people like country music, I call it whoa diddle music. And they're like, they get really upset about that. And I'm like, why? What do you mean whoa diddle music? And it's like, whoa diddle do, whoa diddle don't. Every song is like, you really break down the core. It's whoa diddle do, whoa diddle don't. I'm telling you.
But yes, it's been a very stressful weekend involving fantasy football. Stressful. Such a bad week, dude. I'm just so fucking. I've had it. We've had it.
I mean,
I fucking had it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. I can't say I feel the same until this next week when I get eliminated from bunch. And then I'm sure. Oh my God. At least you like the when I called it Wodenlo music. Sorry about that. It's all love. It's all love.
I just very depressed.
Well, I think maybe you just need to try to think about something else other than fantasy football for a little bit.
Oh, I'm just gonna dive into the gym after fantasy football. Like I'll probably just live there.
Oh, we tried for Thursday and it just didn't work out. And then we were going to try for Thursday again and it just didn't work out. And then we decided that Saturday is probably the best day for Snake My Draft. So as it stands right now, I'm trying to set up our first episode to be on Saturday. We haven't decided if we're going to do live episodes or if we're going to do record on like Saturday afternoon and then like have the episode come out that night or something. I haven't decided because no matter what, it's not going to be like this show where we interact with the chat. There's going to be too much going on with the draft. We can't pay attention to the chat that much and do drafts with 5 people. And, and I'm going to be trying to do graphics because I'm trying to figure out a way to do draft graphics live on the show, adding stuff while, and I haven't even fully figured that out yet. I might just do Excel until I figure out an actual program.
Sounds good to me.
So we'll figure it out. I have time to figure it out. But regardless, I just, you know what I'm trying to say. We have too much to do. So I don't care if it's live or not. It doesn't matter to me if we do live. And it doesn't matter to me if we record at noon and then the episode comes out at 8 o'clock. It doesn't actually matter to me. Because for that specific show, I personally, I can't interact with the chat if I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, you got too much in front of you.
Too much in front of me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I am this close to getting the $80 plan for this. And just so I could have a second camera where I break the fourth wall and turn and look and react. And I have to stop myself every time. Every time I'm this close to getting it, I'm like, why? Calm down. Don't need it.
Don't need
it. Now, when an episode happens and randomly I go and it cuts to another camera to me turning over.
We know you made the jump.
We know we made the jump, dude. We know we made the jump. I'm very close to starting Irritated Tomcat as well.
I'm very excited because this Snake My Draft is kind of your baby. So I want to see how it does.
I'm very excited for it. I do shout out to Pete. Pete was ready to go when we were going to go last time, and then a bunch of people. Basically, what happened is we were about to start, and then somebody had an emergency with their pet, which is totally not their fault. It is what it is. I'm not mad at them. That's an emergency with your pet. Only thing that sucks is there was 3 people who said that they were good to be the backups, and then all 3 of them are like, oh, sorry, I can't do it tonight. I have dinner. Oh, sorry, I have this going on. Oh, I have this going on. And it was like, bro, that's totally fine if you have that going on, but don't agree to be the backup. And then when I come to you, that's like, imagine if there was somebody who was like, hey, you're the backup fighter for this UFC fight. And if this guy doesn't make weight or pulls out or gets injured or anything happens, you're up, you get to fight. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, the guy pulls out and you're just like, all right, dude, you're up. It's ready to go. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're just like, no, I can't fight. It's like, what? It's like, nah, I was actually never ready. I just told you I was. It's like, well, so then, it's very hard to find people last minute. So we weren't able to. On Saturday, I do feel like there's going to be a lot more people that have availability and they're going to be able to be there. So we'll do that. I'm very excited about that. We're going to get that going. I will have some guests on Irritated Tomcat sometimes, but for the most part, it's just going to be me alone making fun of video clips on the internet and ranting. Being angry. Because that's why I get to be so happy in real life, because I did get it out. You just get it all out, bro.
Get it out.
Well, think about it. All the comedians who are like dirty, they're all like usually good people, and then all of a sudden you got Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? Yelled at comedians for being dirty comics and told them they need to clean up their act, and then behind the scenes he's doing actual vile, horrible things. It's like, bro, all that guy did is swear, and you acted like he was a bad person. You actually are a bad person. What are you talking about? There's like 4 examples besides Cosby, dude, of a bunch of comics when they're clean, they're actually ended up being bad people, and then all the dirty, super dirty, crazy, depraved ones are like just nice guys.
Yeah.
But Yeah, Mahomes down. But I totally forgot to say before. I would not be surprised if Travis Kelce didn't retire because he expected to have the send off. I never finished that part because of the send off. I could actually see a world where Travis Kelce doesn't want to retire because he wants to go out on a Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And
but I really I couldn't see him retiring because he's getting married in the off season and doing a bunch of other shit.
I could see that too. But listen, I'm not going to be surprised if he retires. But I'm not going to be surprised if he doesn't retire because he didn't play that bad. People want to act like he's off because he has been so dominant most of his career. He still played better than most of the tight ends.
I mean, they think Mahomes is going to be back for the start of the season. I don't know about that.
I do think so because they're going to inject allegedly. They're going to inject him with like stem cells. They're going to like do experimental weird stuff on him. They're going to use peptides. They're going to use anything, even stuff maybe that's banned. They're going to use something on him and he is going to be back. I'm just being honest. And in the offseason, they're not going to test him. They're not going to test him for like weird experimental stem cells or something in the offseason. You know?
Like, good luck getting a drug test when I'm in Mexico, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I like how Peyton Manning had that like experimental neck thing and he went to like Germany. I'm pretty sure it was stem cells or something. All that just for a defense to win him a Super Bowl. But anyways,
if you can.
Oh, what do we got here? Hold on a second.
We got some news.
No.
Micah Parsons tore his ACL. That sucks for the Green Bay Packers.
Country and Western are different. She just came back to say that. She's awesome. Yeah, because Western country's more like whoa diddle do, whoa diddle don't, and then Western's more like whoa diddle don't, diddle don't, diddle don't, diddle it don't, diddle don't, diddle it don't, whoa diddle don't, diddle don't, diddle don't, diddle don't, diddle.
It sounds more like bluegrass, but we'll let it go.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. Western's not. That's bluegrass. That's not Western. Western's more like what's Western then? Oh diddle diddle diddle. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
That's funny as shit, dude.
Where is it?
I think we can go through week 1 of the playoffs.
Oh, a second.
See, and this is the redraft show.
Yeah. 1 sec. Oh, we actually, I was gonna say we missed a week, didn't we?
No.
I thought we missed a week of this. Or did we miss a week of the Dynasty show?
We just would have done this. We would have done this Sunday. Maybe we did. Yeah, no, you're right. We did.
Hey. No.
We got to do 14 and 15.
No. Sorry, one of the pups finished his treat, and then he went over to his brother, and he's pissed that his brother still has one. And it's like, bro, you ate yours too fast. It's not his fault. One second. Yeah, because I don't think we went over the other one. Am I right?
No, you're right, because we didn't do a show.
Yes, because it was the miscommunication. On 1 second. I just got to get this pup.
Get the pups. Get the pups. But yeah, I hate fantasy football right now. That's really all I got to say about anything.
Sorry about that. No, I got the pups these things to chew on, and then one of them ate his way faster than the other. And then he has his. Okay, both of them have this bad habit, but he eats faster on average. Where they eat their food or their treat super fast, and then they do the Patrick and SpongeBob thing where they're like, "Well, where's mine? Like, what the hell? Why do you have one? Like, this is that's mine." And it's like, no, dude, you ate yours. I have this like, it's really funny that it says human grade on it, but it's human grade dog food or dog treats, and it's just chicken jerky. And like, dude, one of them will take it and actually like chew it in pieces and stuff, and then the other one will just inhale it and like swallow it in one bite, and he'll look around and be like, "Hey, how come he has a treat and I don't?" It's like, yeah, dude, you swallowed it without even chewing it. Like, come on, bro.
It's like my
sorry,
dog.
I was trying to. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that. I was trying to surprise you with something.
Don't do that.
Why? Why?
What are you trying to surprise me with?
Just a little bit of AI. Nothing crazy. I'm not doing anything.
Oh.
I didn't mean like that at all.
Oh.
I'm at. No. What the hell? Sorry.
If you enjoy being disappointed, if you enjoy the rush of losing money, don't play fantasy football because you'll be addicted and you won't be able to stop.
I'm addicted to losing money. All right.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Where'd he go? I didn't realize. Oh, man. That's funny. Sorry. I'm going to be with you in 1 second. I just had to. This is important. This puppet.
What is Western music? I need clarification on this.
Yeah, I know. I don't know either.
Is it like Western, like in the TV shows, like Western music like that, like Bonanza?
Is it Western like omelets?
Well, I don't think they sound like different.
Yeah, they do.
Sure, it's coming out, but not on the way in.
Yeah, because the Western omelet, when you put your fork to it, it makes crunches and stuff because there's peppers in it. Sorry, I had to casually clean up poop. No big deal.
And don't worry about it.
Should be loading. Yay! Dun, 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 dun. See? Look at the background.
Christmas time in the city.
Yay! I mean, we only get to do this for like 2 or 3 shows, so we might as well have a nice one. I had to find a border that would actually be a border and not just like every other one was just like a generic picture. Where I didn't want to just have a picture in the background with nothing connected to it. Buddy, you ate yours already.
Happy holidays.
All right, I'm ready. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it was pretty important, and I'm very happy that I did it.
This right here is the week before the playoffs. These is what we got going on. And I'm pretty sure this is how it ended up anyway. So let's go through it. Me versus Giants fan.
Yeah, everybody loves scoring 172 when you're already out and you're seeing the potential that your team had.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
I obviously wasn't saying it to make a knock. I was just saying, like, I know that pain. Like, your team completely goes off. All the people you believed in are all scoring, and it's like, cool. I'm glad this happened when I was 5-8.
Dude, it's just the story of my whole season. Like, it's just been horrendous.
Yep.
Horrendous. Bye Mageddon for me. Jesus. AJ Brown is on fire.
Yeah, Ertz went down on him. Yeah, I know. Rome was the last minute. I know he got burned by a couple guys that he really believed in.
I definitely did too. Like Justin Jefferson, burned all year.
Yeah, who else did he have? He had somebody Hey, you already ate yours. Don't be fat. Yeah, don't be a chunk. Who did he have on his team that he believed in? I just saw them a second ago and I totally forgot. Oh, Pacheco. He had a lot of Pacheco.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Troy Franklin's been killing me for weeks. I finally bench him and freaking goes off. Like that's the shit that's been happening to me all year. All effing year. Wagga put the sticks to Lord Davis. T-Law continuing his breakout. Jaden Daniels got knocked out of the game. Kyron doing Kyron things. Tootin did nothing. Derrick Henry just Genty, just awful team. Devontae Adams didn't do much. Either did Quentin Johnston. Waddle with the 20 spot. Could have used that yesterday. JSN 28.2. Just been on a tear all season.
Oh, dude, I definitely muted my mics to tell the dogs to stop, and I've been talking for a minute and a half. That's everybody at home is going to see my mouth moving, nothing happening. Sorry, guys. I kind of willing to throw a lot of what the Raiders did away this year when I found out that the offensive coordinator was giving them fake, incomplete plays that weren't real.
Yeah, Chip Kelly sucks.
He really does, but he finessed them out of millions of dollars. Like, holy crap, dude.
Money.
Yeah.
Bretton Strange, John Mechie, Zonovan Knight.
Yeah, and then Knight's hurt now.
Yeah, he got hurt a lot this week, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that. He got hurt a different week, but I couldn't not say what the eye that was next to his name.
Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Herbs. Caleb.
Obviously, it sucks having McCaffrey on bye when you're trying to make the playoffs.
Yep. Jerry Jeudy had a decent game. Kincaid had a decent game.
I was about to say Jeudy and Kincaid became benches, and then they went off as per usual. Fantasy football, you know.
Smirk Hugh versus Pete.
I'm here. You see me disappear. I'm just doing some with the pups.
Bonix versus Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes did not do very well. This is not the game he got hurt in. Bonix. Just been doing things all season long.
Yep.
Bijan had a bad game. Woody Marks had a great game.
Absolutely.
Rodriguez, I think, got hurt. Brees Hall sucks.
He got banged up. He didn't get knocked out of the game. He got banged up that week. That's the week all his trouble started. Yep.
Olave, Brian Thomas, Zay Flowers.
Yep.
Who seems to be like the only bright spot in Baltimore right now. And Amon-Ra, St. Brown.
That was the week he came in after he'd been hurt the week before too. And some people were debating not playing him.
Brock Bowers had a decent game. Kelsey had a dud.
Right when I said Kelsey hasn't been that bad, I forgot about that one for 5 for 8. That was pretty bad.
Judkins had an okay game.
Hampton, as per usual, just comes right back and, not the greatest game, but still got a touchdown and a couple catches, so it ends up being good for fantasy.
And Christian Watson.
That right there is why I picked Fannin over Pitts in multiple leagues. And most of the leagues, I was able to still win, thankfully. But a couple of them, I have to look at myself and say, God damn it, I did make the right call. Even though I'm mad and Pitts, I'm looking at you. Pitts got 53 points. I can't be mad at myself because I got to remember that he went 8 for 114 and a touchdown the week before. On paper, it made sense to play Fannin over Pitts.
Jacoby Brissett, around Algier. Hi, Luna. And that's that. And Tomcat versus first pick Kelsey. Dakota Sky. Daniel Jones got hurt.
Yeah, Danny got hurt. Not much you can do about that. Yeah, Blake Corum, baby.
David Montgomery had a fine game.
Yep.
Taylor had a bum ass game. I mean,
he's no Blake Corum, but he's pretty good.
Jacobs banged up, still has a good game. J-Mo's been on fire.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Higgins
did well, but he got knocked out of that game after. Probably would have done even better.
George Pickens is in a big slump. Nico Collins back to work.
Johnson.
Juwan Johnson. Warren. It's so disappointing. The second half.
Worst part is, I'm pretty sure that one carry for 2 yards was like a tush push for a touchdown or something, and he didn't get it. I could be wrong.
DK, I think you're right. DK. Dubs with the goose.
That's
no good.
The worst. Oh, man. That's the worst.
ETN.
Yeah.
Waller. ETN's been awesome.
Hey, you already ate yours.
Pitts without London seems to be a thing.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that he does well enough that even with, he might not get 10 targets, but I'm hoping that he does well enough that they're just like, hey, man, maybe even when London's here, we should, feature London and Pitts. We have 2 big, tall, fast targets.
I'm pretty sure he's a free agent.
Who? Pitts?
Kyle Pitts.
No.
I think, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't believe you. I'm having that moment when a guy, you don't realize how long they've been around, and you're like, damn, dude, he's already up with his rookie contract. Sorry, he just stole his treat, and I can't have it.
Yeah, because I don't think they took his 5th-year option, and if they did, it could be close.
Yeah.
But he's a free agent. He's going to be a highly
Wait, oh my God, that's why. They didn't take his 5th-year option, did they?
No, you're very underwhelming.
Well, no. It makes sense why they didn't. But I'm saying I forgot they didn't. That's why I'm off a year. That's why I was like, there's no way he's already a free. It's because I knew he was coming into year 5. It's because they didn't take his option. So what team is going to take him? He's intriguing because at the right team, he becomes. Oh my God! Please,
you know where he's going to go.
Love of God, don't go to the Chiefs.
He's going to the Chiefs,
bro. For the love of God, we cannot have him go from Kelsey to Pitts, and then Pitts is actually a thing.
Yep.
He's only going to be 25 or 26. He's still so young.
That's what we're going to get.
You know what I would like to see? Oh, I hate that I'm going to say this. Patriots.
Oh,
because Hunter Henry's older now.
I'll be such a.
Don't get me wrong. Hunter Henry's going to be useful until he's not. But
that would be such a killer spot.
All right, so this is the next week.
No, we didn't do this one, baby.
Oh my bad.
And we got to do Bar. Oh yeah, I just did it.
Man, so Steel City and Davis were like trying to claw their way into the playoffs, and then lost against teams that were just out of the playoffs. Yeah, Josh Allen went off.
Kenny Gainwell's the thing.
He is. You know what it is? I mean, look at his stats. The thing is, even when he doesn't get a lot of yards on the ground, he catches a lot of balls and he gets touchdowns.
He catches like 6-7 balls a game.
Yeah, and in any kind of PPR, TCR, half PPR, but any kind of full PPR or TCR with first down points and all that, he's a thing for sure.
Devin Neal is out this week coming up.
Gibbs
did good this week. Well, that week.
Yep.
DJ Moore, I want to say he had like 20 points the previous week and follows it up with this garbage.
Yeah. Yep.
Darnell Mooney can't do nothing without Drake London there. Ibuka still getting the targets. Zero freaking catches.
Not only that, but listen, he's going to get hyper targeted no matter what. But now with Devontae Adams not there, some of those red zone targets are going to go to him. Actually, to be honest, they're probably going to go to Kyron Williams and Blake Corum. But a man can dream.
Trey McBride. I heard a crazy stat.
What's that?
Trey McBride, the tight end 1. Travis Kelce's the tight end 2. Travis Kelce is closer to David Njoku, who is tight end 28, than he is to the tight end
McBride.
1, Trey McBride.
That's a crazy stat. As soon as you were saying it, I believed it, but I did not know that Travis Kelce was tight end 2.
And he's closer to the tight end 28 than he is to the tight end 1. That's insane.
That is very insane. God damn.
Absolutely insane. So Trey McBride, clearly the tight end 1.
Yeah, Bowers for him is 5 for 50.
If Bowers had someone you could throw him the ball, he would probably be close to the tight end 1. But he would be more closer to the tight end 1 than the tight end 28.
I've won 2 of our DFS weeks by using a low budget tight end that popped off and then using Trey McBride in my flex. I've done it twice now. I mean, I've done it multiple times, but I've won with it in my lineup twice now. Using Johnson or trying to think of who else I used. People like that. Yep.
Lamb got knocked out of that game too.
Yeah, he would have done.
That was at halftime. Better. He had that at halftime.
Yep.
Big show, Tony Pollard coming out of nowhere.
There's no way he would have known Pollard was going to do that on his bench.
No, dude, I had Pollard on every single bench I have, unless I absolutely had to start him.
I was about to say, I had him in some deep dynasties where I just had nobody, and he's my RB2, and I'm like, or I had to use him as a flex. I'm like, I guess I'll use Pollard, and then I won the week because of him. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. What up, TP?
Still has Hunter. Ugh. Ugh, so disappointing. When you're on the field, you're awesome, but if you're not on the field, you're no good to me.
It's true.
And the last game for this week 14, we'll wrap this up. Lamar coming alive from his dead as a doornail shitty QB experience we had going on for a while.
Yep.
And then we got Jared Goff doing Jared Goff things.
Absolutely. Dude, I love Jared Goff. He's one of those guys who, like, one week you're playing him in a league desperately and he gets you 35 points, and then the next week you're facing him and he gets 15 to 20, and you're like, cool, Jared Goff. Thank you for not going off against me, but being my savior the week before.
So Barkley had a good game for once.
Yep.
Achane still doing good things. Not as good as he normally does. As you can see, he's projected to 30 points that week, but only got 19.
The only thing that's unfortunate is it's one of those things where AJ Brown and Saquon, all their big weeks are weeks that the team is losing. So it's like the team is going to change what they're doing because they want wins. But unfortunately, it's working for the fantasy aspect of it.
Chase Brown.
Don't be on that.
Great game. He really turned his season around.
Sorry.
Kyle Monungai showing some value at being a backup.
Yep.
Conkey had a horrible week. He's had a horrible stretch. Puka doing Puka things.
I was going to say Puka gonna Puka.
Just give me the ball.
Stop.
Worthy had an okay game for what he's been getting, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
Luther Burden instead of DJ Moore that week. Colby Parkinson just like scoring touchdowns, apparently.
Yeah.
He's been awful as of recently.
Pierce has been good, but now without Daniel Jones, I feel like he's gone.
Yeah, that whole passing game is just going to be absolute horseshit, I think, with Phillip Rivers.
Including Warren.
You can get the ball where it's got to go, but it ain't throwing it far. That's all. So all you're going to get is a bunch of freaking crowded boxes for Taylor and a bunch of press coverage.
I would love if Phillip Rivers started throwing a bunch of passes to GT.
Aaron Jones, average game.
Yeah, you don't see very often him only targeted once and he didn't catch it. Usually he's got like 4 to 6 targets.
I like Pat Bryant next year, for sure.
I do too.
For sure. Devonta Smith hasn't had a good game in a long time. It's very disappointing.
He has good games when AJ Brown doesn't. And AJ Brown's been having good games.
I mean, he had some good bench scores.
Likely doing that thing he likes to do where he scores and then he's like, oh, maybe I will play him the next week.
So now I think we go to week 15. All right,
go all the way down.
Go to like actual playoff
end with us. I was gonna say end with us. All right. Well, those two, boom. Might as well start with that matchup.
Okay, this is a losers bracket matchup. Baby Tony got the move on to win his money back.
Yep. That's the thing, guys. Our consolation bracket plays for their money back. It keeps people invested, and when somebody has a 2-12 record, they keep playing and they keep trying. They keep hitting waivers because they know at the end of the season they are going to be playing in the tournament for their money back. So I like it because it keeps people invested. Because if, let's say, me and Piff are both in, and like one of us needs a win or a loss, it's stupid when it's like, oh, well, that's a gimme match because so-and-so stopped playing. I think it ruins the league and ruins credibility. So I instated all leagues that I run are $50 to the loser consolation tournament.
Son.
Yo, shout out to Jacobs and shout out to the guy who faced me in a money league and decided to bench Jacobs because he was too worried about it.
Oh, wow.
I would have won no matter what, but it's still funny to see.
That's bold, Con. Nico Collins. Awesome. Tyler Warren. Stop sucking. TJ Hawkinson, I feel like, is the only one worth like taking a chance on even starting on that offense.
I know they play different positions. It just sucks to see him going 4 for 66 and then Jefferson's going like 2 catches for 16 yards and shit like that.
So trash.
I used to think Jefferson was QB proof, but
JJ McCarthy ruined that.
As much as I said that on podcasts, as much as I believe that in my heart, this year I noticed I have 0 redraft shares of him. So as much as I want to say that I have full faith in Justin Jefferson, something inside me didn't let me draft him.
Dude, ugh, disgusting. Dallas Goedert, Travis Etienne, Fryermuth, and Lamadocious.
Fryermuth. The Muse is Luth.
Baker in the bench.
Kept Scatabo for moral support.
Godwin with a nice tutty.
Yeah.
Should have been Ibuka.
Yeah, Godwin's score is one of those ones you look at the 14 points, you're like, oh, I wish I played him. But then when you actually look at his stat line, you're like, he actually did really bad stat line wise. He just happened to get a touchdown, so it made him playable. Pete?
And we got a playoff matchup here.
Playoff matchup. Because this was a playoff week, right?
Yes. This is to advance to the next round. Steel City has been eliminated. Sorry, brother. Sorry. You were this close.
I'm almost certain there was a storyline to it, too. David Montgomery vultured Jahmyr Gibbs' touchdown. And if Jahmyr Gibbs had taken the touchdown, he would have won by like 2 or 1 point something instead of losing by 4. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, amazing all year, goes 13 for 38 and then 4 catches for 20 yards with only 1. So think about this. 1 receiving first down, which means he didn't get any rushing first downs.
Well, I mean, he only got 38 yards on 13 carries. The math.
I know, but at least if he had gotten if they'd been first downs in our league, it would have been a half point per first down. He only got 1 first down.
I mean, all in all, Amon-Ra won him this week.
I was gonna say, I think J-Mo might have had a good week too.
Holy crap, he had McBride too. Oh my God, Steele. Feel so bad. That's like a hard loss, man.
Yeah, when you have McBride and then DJ Moore went out, everything's going perfect. Your desperation flex, Neal and Slayton both get double digits, but Neal gets hurt.
What a bad beat. Good job, Pete. Holy quarterbacks, dude. I hate you.
Yeah, I know. We trolled about that when he was drafting him. I know for a fact.
Hey, well, we didn't know he's in the playoffs. I'm not. So
speak for yourself. I have to say that while I can because I'm projected to get smashed this week. So I got to get that talk in while I can. Save me for last. Since it's a playoff match. We should have technically probably gone in order of playoff matchups, but that's okay. We can look at the tournament after.
This is the other losers bracket matchup.
For your money back, right?
Yes.
In a perfect world, I'd win the Super Bowl and you'd win the consolation bracket. But it's not a perfect world. Last year it could have been us in the Super Bowl and my cousin was like, nah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty screwed this week too. I think I'm playing SARS, and this team's a lot better than mine.
Yeah, SARS is one of those teams who should have made the playoffs, and he I'm pretty sure he missed it by points, not even by record. Yeah. Adams got hurt.
Schultz saved me. Swift.
Schultz saved you, and then
Oof.
Devontae. Oh man, who do you play? Who do you play? No, that makes sense. There's no world where I would have played Lawrence over Herbert.
That's a hurt. That's a big.
No, but you got to admit you wouldn't have played.
No,
that's one of those ones that hurts. But like, you can't be mad at yourself. Like I told you that I benched Pitts in a bunch of leagues, but then I played Fannin over him, and Fannin had 30-something points the week before. So like, I'm not mad at myself. Does it suck that I didn't play Pitts? Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I can't be mad at myself because on paper I did make the right call.
And
but that's not this league.
Le Champion. Defeat.
Oh, hang on. Look, first of all, look over on the right.
I seen that.
You get me now.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I did the same thing in my home league.
Hell yeah. So Dak kind of let me down, but he gave me just enough.
I was like, ugh, I lost Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Ibuka kind of sucks.
Luckily, Blake Corum is equal to CMC.
Dakota, bad game.
Yeah, bad game. And we have minus a quarter point per sack.
And you know what's really pissing me off too?
What's that?
Fucking Cleveland. That defense was so fucking good all year long.
Yeah.
And now that they realize they suck, they just mail it in.
They're literally
don't play any fucking defense whatsoever.
I mean this. I'm going to caveat on what you're saying. The only concern they have right now on defense is making sure that Myles Garrett breaks the sack record. They don't care about any passes. They don't care about running. They don't care about what's going on. They just know if it is a pass play, Myles Garrett has a chance to get a sack. And that's all we want. I'm being serious. I'm convinced that's all they're concerned about. Other than that, they want points scored on them so they can get a better draft pick, because they're going to have a better draft pick. And then they have who is it? Jacksonville. So they're going to have a high, mid to high draft pick for Jacksonville, but it's still, yeah.
Taylor, Blake Corum. CMC,
yeah, I was going to say Jameson Williams also had a big week.
J-Mo had a huge week. That I told you the trade I made in my Dynasty league, right?
Yes.
It was Burrow.
Do you see what I'm talking about when I say I'm happy about this ride? I'm happy I'm advancing in the playoffs, but like I'm having a lot of luck with guys who are blowing up that shouldn't. Like J-Mo is whatever. He's always got that potential. But like Blake Corum giving me 30 points one week and 17 points the next week, that's not going to keep happening. So like my luck's going to run out.
GP,
but obviously Pickens isn't always going to have bad weeks too.
Killing us. Pitts, lovely. Can't hate on that.
Yep.
DK coming through with a tutty. It was a beautiful touchdown too.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
He stiff-armed the guy and then just ran 10 yards in the end zone with like 3 guys behind him.
It was pretty cool, but at the same time, Pittsburgh, you're paying him how much money to give him 3 targets?
Well, that's Rodgers' fault.
Oh, and I picked up Bill that morning.
That's beautiful. Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, we canceled each other out pretty much there.
Juwan Johnson, Terry. Are you held on?
I have on my bench. I don't think I had any regret. I think Shaheed was the only one. I picked him up late. Didn't know if I wanted to play him or not.
Waller.
Waller. I didn't expect 2 touchdowns.
No.
But I will say the Juwan Johnson on my bench, it was between Juwan Johnson and Waller. Well, Waller was banged up. I wasn't about to play him. Wait, go back. Open the back up.
pain in my ass. What do you want to see?
Go to the chat. Scroll up. Keep on. Keep on. Keep going. Keep going until Thursday. There we go. These two. I made these, so I definitely want you to play them really quick. Come on, baby, turn the lights off. Okay. We don't get flagged. That's it. All right. Shout out iGreens Green Things. There's a random stink bug in my room being like, what's up? Go back down. And then, yeah, the second one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to see those.
Whoa.
Oh man. Well. A little bit longer of a show for you. I didn't realize it was an hour and 17. My bad. We were going right through it. But
we had to get it done.
Had to get it done. We're all caught up now. So we're getting close. We're going to be premiering Snake My Draft hopefully on Saturday. We're not sure if we're going to do a live show on when we record it, or because we're not going to interact with the chat much anyways, we might just end up recording it and then releasing it that night. So there's a set time that night. But it'll be Saturdays now for sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna. We'll give you all the details and all that good stuff. But like, share, subscribe. We've been saying it for a while, but I am gonna be more active on X and Instagram and stuff, and we're gonna be on Discord more. Really trying to interact with you guys, and also, I'm gonna say it. Get on our Discord. We want to be more active on there. We want to chat more on there. We've been saying it for a while, but we really just haven't had time to make the push. But I personally just started using Discord more because of some other stuff. Some of the people I game with use it, and people I do some other stuff with have it. So get on there. And also, if you're playing Arc Raiders, you better get a hold of me, because come on. You need to get a hold of me, and we need to go on some raids together. So that's all.
This is lame.
What?
It's lame.
Did you play the game yet?
Lame. I would never play a game like that.
It's so good, dude. And you see someone, and you're like, don't shoot, and then all of a sudden there's like, oh, I'm friendly, and all of a sudden you turn your back and and they shoot you, and you're like, no. I've been lucky.
Roblox shit.
What?
It sounds like some Roblox game.
It's never mind. So far from it. But like, share, subscribe, guys. We will see you on Sunday. We'll decide if it's going to be a Dynasty show or a Redraft show. Technically, Sunday is supposed to be a Redraft show, and the season's almost over, so we might just say screw it and do that. Or maybe it'll be a hybrid show. Who knows? But regardless, keep playing Dynasty, baby.
Peace out, homies.